Like it says, the off season. We ain't got to do the glitz and glamour right now. Just want to come on here, vibe, and talk to my people. So, God dang, this tripod killing me, Bob. Killing me. All right, hold on. There we go. All right, we good. We good. Let's see. All right. So yeah, I just want to come in here and talk to the people, man, for about an hour or so. Not gonna be too long. I'm gonna get it in and out, but I was talking about this on Twitter, and I kind of had a few questions, so I really want to ask you, man. It says, "Hell no, I ain't giving up, bro." We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, but I don't think it's giving up in the sense of y'all gonna think giving up. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? Yeah, I don't think it's like giving up where you're not going to be a Cowboys fan. No, 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 no. We'll talk about it from a different perspective. But I do think a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans have given up, right? We'll talk about it here in a second. What's up, Murph? What's up, Cuts? What's up? What's up, Regina? What's up? Good morning, everybody. Like I said, happy Tuesday. Sitting here chilling, vibing, man. I'm about to go for a walk here in a minute. So, funny story. Like I was talking to Lou yesterday on the phone, man. So to my dude Lou Takes, and I got an Amazon box or delivery box, and I'm talking on the phone, and it's like a little small box, right? Like probably like the size, probably the size like an iPad, right? And I went to pick up this box, and I was like, bro, this box is heavy as shit. I'm like, what is this box? So I had to put the phone, like, hold on, Lou. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the phone down, pick up the, you know what I'm saying, with two hands and bring it in the house, right? This heavy ass box. So then my wife comes home, and I was like, yeah, you got a delivery. And she said, oh, a box. Like, what is it? Like, I don't know. You must have ordered it. So she tries to pick up the box and damn near throws her back out. And I'm like, what the hell is in this heavy ass box? All right. So then she opens it up. She's like, oh, it's my weight vest. And I was like, what weight vest? So she bought like this walking weight vest that's supposed to be like 12 pounds. Well, they accidentally sent her like a 60-pound weight vest that's like my size. You see what I'm saying? And she's like, I can't put this thing on. Like, this thing's like a bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying? So now I got this big ass 50-pound weight vest. You know what I'm saying? I get to walk around looking like 50 Cent. I did 30 pounds yesterday on my walk. I might try to put 40, but even the 30 was heavy as hell. So I got me a brand new weight vest. She's like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, it's too heavy to send back. So I was like, you might as well just go reorder and get you the smaller weight vest that you wanted and leave this big one to me. You know what I'm saying? So I got me this big 50-pound, 60-pound weight vest, and it's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? So I can't run it. I tried to run it. Nah, just walking, just walking. All right. So I ask y'all this question, right? Have Dallas Cowboys fans given up, right? And I see the win or lose, we're die hard, win or lose, we're die hard, right? Right. I get that, right? We're always going to rep the star. We're always going to be Cowboys fans, Cowboy Cup, Cowboy Cup, and don't just sit the Cowboy Cup down, got the Cowboy coasters and all that, right? But what really sparked this conversation was on Twitter, right? And there was a guy, I don't know the guy, I don't mean guy no harm, right? He was talking about like me and David Hellman. Like he was just like, I'm just tired of people like Tuck. Of course, people always want to come to me. I'm tired of people like Tuck and David Hellman. They're always being so down about the team and they're not giving us any positivity. And I was about to be like, y'all know how I normally am, right? But the thing in my mind is, I ask you as Cowboys fans, humbly, respectfully, over the past 30 years, what the fuck do we have to be positive about, y'all? Like, I don't get it, right? And I feel like there are Cowboys fans who are giving up where it's like, you know what? It just is what it is. It's not going to get any better. So I'm not going to voice my concerns to get any better. And I'm just going to deal with being mediocre. And I feel like turning a blind eye and just accepting it is giving up, right? Let's say, for instance, we're parents, right? A lot of us are parents. Let's say our children had a drinking problem, right? We would fight tooth and nail and want better for our children, wouldn't we? Or would we say, you know what? They're throwing their lives away. They're doing drugs and doing alcohol. It just is what it is. I'm just going to be positive. I don't want to deal with the negativity, so it's just whatever. They're still my kids. I love. Like, no, as a real parent, if you want change, you would continue to fight for change. But I see so many Cowboys fans, it's just they don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to fight. They rather blame Dak and blame Micah, and all this versus saying we deserve better. Like, so Cowboys fans have given up. Do y'all think that, so totally different. You can't do anything about someone's addiction. You damn sure, yes, you can. You 1000% can, right? You can continue to voice your concerns. You could put them in rehab. You could now, of course, they have to decide they want to change, but you're not gonna be like, you know what? Whatever, I quit. You have it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Cowboys fans, a lot of fans have quit. They act like asking for a wide receiver 2 is being negative. They act like saying, hey, we need a defensive tackle is being negative. Just like you said, it's been 30 years. So why saying this mediocrity that we've been going through for 30 years is not acceptable? Nothing is being negative about saying we need a wide receiver 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not negative. That is a fair analysis. We need a wide receiver 2. And the problem is the front office and organization has conditioned so many of those fans to just accepting mediocrity, right? Case in point, y'all know I live in Kansas City. We all watched the Super Bowl, right? We watched the Eagles dominate the Chiefs in the trenches, dominate their offensive line. They didn't have a quality left tackle, right? Chiefs didn't have a quality left tackle. They drafted Kingsley Samadia last year out of Arizona in the second round. He fell through, didn't work out. They ended up having to bench him, had to work some rotational guys, but they didn't have a quality left tackle, right? Tell me right now in the chat, who did the Chiefs draft with their first round pick? Let me know. See if y'all remember. Draft went too far away. Who did the Chiefs draft with their first round pick? They drafted Simmons, arguably, depending on the injuries, could be the best left tackle in football. Now, did Chiefs fans have to hashtag saying we need team left tackle and do shirts about team left tackle and make tons of content about team left tackle and at the Chiefs organization about getting a left tackle? No, because they knew Brett Veach was just going to handle it. They knew they just was going to handle it. They just knew they were going to handle it. Yeah, we'll get a left tackle. You know what I'm saying? They were not concerned because they knew the Chiefs were going to address the void that they had in their roster, which was left tackle. You see what I'm saying? So we don't like to do this. I would love to enjoy my summer, go on walks and, you know what I'm saying, and work out and stay in the gym and grill out and enjoy my summer. instead of having to tweet every goddamn day 1877 pay Micah now. We started that hashtag before the season even ended about paying Micah Parsons. That gets exhausting. You know what I'm saying? It gets exhausting that we have to scream and yell and chant and this and that and this and that and this and that just to get our organization to pay our best defensive weapon to free up money so they can make some moves and get a complete roster build. That is crazy to me. I don't know how many shows Boston did. 877 pay Micah now, the whole town thing. We hashtagged it. Y'all hashtagged it. And Micah still isn't paid. We shouldn't have to have team weapons versus team trenches. It should have been taken care of. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like Cowboys fans have this thing where it's like certain Cowboys fans are being negative for asking for better. I like Jalen Tolbert. Scouted him out of South Alabama, right? No knock to Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert is who he is. But saying, hey, we need something better than that for a fan base who hasn't had much joy, to be honest, over the past 30 years, that's not being negative. That's not being negative. It's saying that we want better. Y'all think that us watching this channel right now and all this chat, we like losing to Green Bay? Y'all think that we liked seeing Philadelphia win the Super Bowl? Y'all think we like seeing the Commanders in the NFC Championship? Do y'all think that we like getting all these VHS comments? Do y'all think that we like getting sent home and can't even get past the first round of playoffs every year? Do you think we like this? Do y'all think this is enjoyable? And I asked the question on Twitter, right? Because Tuck is just so negative. Tuck is so negative because he's asking for a wide receiver 2 and a defensive tackle. I'm also asking for a running back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being negative, right? You guys answered for me. A lot of you have watched this channel long enough. Do you guys think that I would make more money, grow this channel a whole lot faster if I just made positive sunshine and rainbows content? We smoked the draft. Jadon Blue, as Tony Doris said. Phil Maffa is Emmitt Smith, and we can't miss in the. If I made that type of content, don't y'all think I would have a lot more growth, a lot more revenue, and a lot more recognition versus saying, hey, man, we had a really good draft, but we still have some big question marks? Do y'all think that my channel skyrocketed when I was telling everybody, hey, our home field advantage thing is not what we think it is, so we need to lock in versus Green Bay? Right? I would benefit giving sunshine and rainbows, bro. But the reason why I don't do that is because I want to win. Winning is the number one priority. It's the number one priority. Hold up. Let me show you guys this, right? I always tell you guys this, right? This was the picture. Damn, I'm poking myself, right? This is what I had on my wall during the pandemic, right? These were season tickets that I keep on my wall here in my office, right? And every day during the pandemic, I dream, yo, Tuck, one day these can be yours, right? Y'all see them back when I used to have the tickets, right? So I had this printed. I had this on my wall. Do y'all think that it was rewarding to me to call the ticket office this year and say, you know what? I don't want the season tickets anymore. Y'all think that felt good? Y'all think that was... No, that shit was embarrassing. I love going to Cowboys games. I love being around the fan base. I love walking in and knowing all the security people and, the chick at the bar, Teresa, that, knows me by name when it comes to the Cowboy Arena. I love that feeling. That was my sense of joy. But I can't support shit when you're not focused on winning. I shouldn't be more focused on winning than the damn organization. Y'all think that was fun, calling the ticket office and saying, keep it? I had to pay extra money just to get out of my contract? Y'all think that was, y'all don't think I don't want to be positive and go on the NFC East roundtable so that I have to do weekly and talk my shit? Y'all think, you know what I'm saying? I want to do that. It makes life so much easier on me. So we have to stop this thing that we want to turn a blind eye on it. If you want change, change is uncomfortable, y'all. Change is always uncomfortable. It's never going to be just a positive change and things change, right? No. Whether it was Martin Luther King, when Martin Luther King was fighting for change, it was uncomfortable. They were throwing stones and all sorts of shit at that man's head. You know what I'm saying? But he was fighting for change. It's uncomfortable. Change is, so some of you are going to have to grow a pair if you want this Cowboys organization to change, y'all. We can't just turn our blind. Well, Tuck, let's just give Jalen Tolbert a chance. Well, Tuck, let's just see what Mingo. I know he's never been in the end zone. Let's just you're giving up. You gave up. You give it. Let's just give Mingo a chance. Tuck, I don't. Well, let's just give Mozzie a chance and hope for the best. Meanwhile, you have teams around us loading the clip. You can hope, you can wish, you can pray, right? But at the end of the day, Trent McDuffie does not give a damn about your hopeism when it comes to Jalen Tolbert. Can that man separate? Can he get yak? Can he run clean routes? If not, you can hope for the best, but the chances of it happening is highly unlikely. I can hope. I can have all of you go tweet her right now that one day Rihanna would jump into my DMs and say, take me, Tuck, I'm yours. But that's not the reality that we live in, y'all. We have to live in reality. And right now, we have holes still on our roster, and us asking to address that is not being negative. So it's my dog Skywalker, man, living on that hope creed. With some of these teams operating on that wish creed, we wish them would. Exactly, right? Let's talk about Philly. They didn't need Jahan Dotson. Salute to my dog Sky, man. Salute to my dog Sky in the building, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But the Eagles didn't need Jahan Dotson. They were perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? They could have probably filled the void and been okay at wide receiver 3. But Howie said, you know what? I would hate for the reason why we can't get to where we're trying to get to, which is a championship, be wide receiver 3. So you know what? I'll just pay a little extra for Jahan Dotson, just in case. Put a little extra insurance on it, right? And did Jahan Dotson do anything throughout the course of the season? Nope. But in the Super Bowl, they got their dividends. It was worth it. I highly doubt Eagles fans, and they didn't even, I don't think they even signed Jahan Dotson extension. They got him for a rental, traded away a pick, got him for a rental, got the dividends in the Super Bowl, and said, we are not going to take your 5th-year option, bro. You can play for another year, and then we're on to the next one. But we would have to fight, scream, tweet, Sky got to do a show. Rome got to do a show. I got to do a show. Boss got to do a show. Lou got to do a show. The Cowboys.com has to do a show. Michael Irvin has to post videos. Dez Bryant has to tweet just to say, we need help at wide receiver too because this isn't it. We have to big and fight and push and scrape just for our team to do little shit, y'all. That is draining to me. I get that, y'all. I get Keenan Allen to Dallas, right? We can Keenan Allen to Dallas hashtag until we're blue in the face. More than likely, if Keenan Allen asks for anything that's north of $7 million, he's not coming to Dallas. You know how disheartening that is to sit back and say, if he asks for $7 million or asks for $8 million, that's too much? That's too much. Whoa. Oh, $7-8 million for Keenan Allen. Whoa. He's no. Can't. That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that Dak and CD can pick up the phone and call Cooper Kupp and say, yo, bro, come join us at Dallas. And then we see when he go to Seattle and got, and everyone, even Cowboys fans are programmed, oh, they paid Cooper Kupp that much? Whoa. I am not sure if I could, why are you getting sticker shock as a Cowboys fan? Did you have to swipe your card? Did you have to swipe? I'm not sure, like, when we sign free agents, does it come out of our checking account? Why are you as Cowboys fans getting sticker shock? Oh, wow, Cooper Kupp. I mean, it's ooh. Do you want a better team or not? Do you want help or not? Do you want to help your quarterback or not? Were you not frustrated last year? Did you not see Derek Carr moonwalk in the end zone and Kirk Cousins swag surfing? Like, does that not? That it's wild to me, y'all. And it's like, yeah, it's not that we're trying to be negative and poo-poo all over the team. Am I saying the Dallas Cowboys will be the Cleveland Browns next year? Absolutely not. As long as Dak Prescott is up, we are winning games. But I do not care about winning a few games. I want to win a championship or compete for a championship. And what we do is just in the middle. Just, you know what I'm saying? We can get 7 games. You know what I'm saying? We might get 7-11. You see what I'm saying? 7-11, we'll be straight. And we are tired of that, bro. Either you go all in to win a championship or blow this shit up and rebuild it with some rookie quarterbacks and rookie wide receivers and start all over from scratch. Like, but we kind of just play it because as long as Jerry can keep you just a little interested, you know what I'm saying? If I can get you a little 6-7, keep you a little 8-9, I'll keep you on the hook. You know, keep people talking about the Cowboys until December. The money, the revenue still flows in. Either go all in to win it all or blow the shit up, bro. Why are we just teetering around being a 8 to 9 to 10 win team? I don't get the philosophy, but I feel like there are a lot of Cowboys fans who are just giving up. Giving up. Just giving up. And they don't want to fight anymore. And I get the frustration, y'all. I get the frustration. It's tiring, right? People say, oh, they're never going to change. And, you know, it just is what it is. But at the end of the day, y'all, don't start accepting mediocrity. Don't. Why would you? The pricing, the parking at Dallas ain't mediocre. That's top notch. The ticket prices for season ticket holders, they increase. That's top notch. Right? So they'll raise the prices, but Cowboys fans are being negative if they raise their expectations. You got the damn Falcons who got like $2 hot dogs and $2 burgers and shit at their stadium, and they swag surfed all over us. You're not getting nothing. Not a water, not a anything at that stadium for $2 or $3. So why is it wrong for Dallas Cowboys fans to say we want to raise our expectations? We are consumers, y'all. We're consumers. If you go to a restaurant at a burger place or steak dinner with your spouse and the steak isn't cooked right, you can say, hey, the steak wasn't cooked right or fully done how I prefer my steak, right? Now, the waitress or waiter can come back and say, well, just be positive. Why are you being negative? It's Friday, man. Just believe in our cooks. I mean, give them a chance, you know? Dance, man. Just enjoy the ambiance of the restaurant, bro. Why are you being so uptight? It's Friday night. See, this is why I don't like y'all, because y'all always be... No. I came to a steak restaurant. I was highly recommended, and it did not deliver to my expectations. You have the right to voice your frustrations. We can do the same thing with our teams. You can do the same thing with our team. We're not supposed to just sit back and take it and just continue to pay for it and watch it. Huh? How can you watch Philly move the team and still scream it's the quarterback's fault? I mean, it's probably, but see, of course it's gonna be still people still blaming Dak. They act like so Dak is the problem, right? Dak is the problem, but then Cooper Rush didn't get into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Right. But here's what it is, right? The way a lot of Cowboys fans have been manipulated, they will come into your chat, to Sky's chat, to Rome's chat, to Law, to Mark Holmes, to whoever, and they will blame the shit out of Dak Prescott. Dak's fault, Dak sucked, Dak ascot, Dak this, Dak that, Dak this, Dak this, Dak that, Dak this, Dak that, right? But when we ask these same people to do that to the front office in Jerry and Stephen Jones, the cowardness start. Oh, man. Hold on, man. I mean, Jerry and Stephen, they're not going to change. Hold on, man. No, man. No. No, you in every chat. You in my chat. You in Rome. You in every chat. The same circle cluster of zombies are in every chat. But when we ask those same zombies to go point their attack upstairs to go get some blood, it's, but Jerry is in. I like Jerry. But Jerry's not going to change. Jerry's not going to fire himself. Jerry, you scared. Jerry and Stephen Jones got a lot of this fan base shook. Y'all are scared of them boys. Remember the fire the Jerry GM? A lot of people sat on their hands. Whoa, Tucker, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that. Now, Micah's podcast, we'll bomb all day on that. But fire the GM, Jerry? No, Tuck. Ooh, whoa, no. I don't want no parts of that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Right? When we say fire the GM, Jerry, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So you think that trading Dak post in my fucking show is going to work when he has a no trade clause? You think that's going to work? Right? But see, people don't want to blame the real problem. Whether it was Bill Parcells, whether it was Wade Phillips, right? Whether it was Jason Garrett, whether it was Mike McCarthy, and now it's Brian Schottenheimer, the same results will remain because we have a fungus that is upstairs that leaks through the walls of our organization, y'all. That you can change the quarterback. You can go from Drew Bledsoe. You can go from Drew Henson. You can go from Quincy Carter. You can go to Tony Romo, to Dak Prescott, to goddamn Arch Manning. The foundation of the Dallas Cowboys organization, y'all, is rotten. It's rotten to the core. It is rotten to the core. And a lot of people don't want to tear down the walls and rebuild it. You have an owner, right? Listen how twisted, listen how twisted our organizational culture is, right? You have a owner that sat down at the podium at a public forum and criticized one of their star players in Trayvon Diggs about his rehab process of his knee last year. And said it jokingly, right? Threw Trayvon under the bus publicly. Like, fuck him. Trayvon about his recovery last year and his rehab last year and this last year, blah, 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 right? Threw Trayvon under the bus publicly. Now, y'all remember when we were all sitting back? Man, I'm not sure if this Trayvon deal is going to get done. Then we get the alert. Oh, Trayvon just signed. Oh, that is a hell of a discounted deal. So Trayvon signed, gave the Dallas Cowboys a discount, a really good discount, and now, a few years later, this man is publicly the owner / GM, which is a compromise, right? Is sitting at the podium bashing his own player about his rehab of his knee. Why? 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 Why does everything... The problem with the Cowboys organization, what up, my dog DMV, what's going on? The problem with the organization is they just talk too fucking much, bro. Y'all talk too much. You literally talk too much. Go away. Go away. There was a moment in time this year when we're at the Combine, at the Senior Bowl, and Jerry wasn't talking. Go away, bro. There was no need to sit at the podium and say that about Trey. There was no reason. You know what I'm saying? So that is the thing, bro. Because Lord forbid, hold up. Now let's flip it. Let's flip the Cowboys coin. Let's say Trayvon Diggs goes on Micah's podcast and he criticizes the front office about how they handle things. Oh, it's gonna be war. Can't believe you say that. Blah, 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 blah. We don't tolerate that. Blah, 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 blah. He's a locker room cancer. Blah, 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 blah. So it gets to be one-sided. You can sit there and say Zeke who, and we don't even know who Micah's agent is. When then we know that's so you can say all this slick shit about the players and this and that, right? But when it's pointed back at you, it's I don't like your damn attitude, and I'll get your ass up out of here and get somebody else here on this station. And so you can sit on your high horse and bag on everybody else, but when it's fired back at you, the infrastructure, y'all, of this organization, it's stained, right? It's stained. It's stained, y'all. And the only way that we can possibly change it is being passive ain't gonna help. Yeah, get your damn act together. Right. You know what I'm saying? Get your damn act together. Right. So when Jerry gets pressed, he can just fire back. You know what I'm saying? He can just fire back. I'll get you all fired. I'll get somebody else in here to do your job. You know what I'm saying? We can do all that, right? But if you bomb on a player and a player responds back, then it's a smear campaign. There is the Amari Cooper is one of the coolest dudes you can probably even play. Reads books, plays chess. Amari Cooper ain't hurt nothing, but he pushed back a little bit and said, "Hey, I ain't putting that needle in me, dog." Amari Cooper, who was in Texas. Amari Cooper, who was in Texas, and this, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get political, but who was in Texas was anti-vax. And that's why he got shipped out. Fucking Texas. You know what I'm saying? I know millions of people in Texas that wasn't getting the vax. Some of y'all in Texas right now still ain't got it. You see what I'm saying? Amari Cooper, who played for a team in Texas, said no to the vax and got sent out of Texas. That's why Amari says, I haven't. You, and I'm in Texas. Bro, I know my best friend ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know besides like my mom and a few people, like pretty much like 89% of the people who I know in Texas does not got the vax. Only reason I got it personally is so I can get the fuck up out of here and go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? But there's tons of people. But that's why Amari Cooper got sent out, because Amari Cooper pushed back on the establishment and said no. Oh. You know what I'm saying? That's wild to me. You were willing to sacrifice a premier wide receiver in his prime that you traded for. Everything was clicking, all because he pushed back. Did anyone even ask? Did anyone even ask? Did Jerry get the vax? Anyone see Jerry's shot records? I mean, the same man who, when stadiums were shutting down, he bucked the system and said, hey, we are still going to have fans at our games. We are still going to have fans at our games because of the airflow of our stadium and this and that and this and that and this and that. When other NFL teams were shutting down, Jerry Jones pushed back, right? And I remember, not that year, but the year after, that's when I got my season tickets. When anytime that because you had to accept your tickets like on SeatGeek, right? Even though you came into that stadium, you had to acknowledge your tickets and you had to check this box, right? You had to just magically check this box. What the box was saying is the Dallas Cowboys are at no liability if you were to get sick due to the virus. But come on in, right? So Jerry pushed back on laws, legislated, pushed back on the NFL and said, we're going to have our stadium open, rain, sleet, or snow, right? Cool. But Amari Cooper pushed back. I'm not comfortable with that getting injected into my body. You don't care about the team now. You don't care about the team now. You don't care about winning now. Oh no. You told me no. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me, the things that they are willing to let get in the way and the things that they prioritize over winning. You know what I'm saying? The things that they prioritize over the winning. And if any of you guys or girls say, I love this team, but I want it to be better, this is not acceptable, then you're not a real fan anymore. And you're not a real fan anymore. Then you're not a fan anymore. Real fan. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. So when I say fans giving up, I'm not talking about not cheering for the team, not watching the games anymore, not buying jerseys, but I feel like Cowboys fans are afraid to voice their opinions and their concerns because they just don't care anymore. They don't, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. I even told you guys yesterday, man, I'm kind of just shit. I don't know. Maybe my calling in life is to do content for the Chargers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I see it so often. And here's the thing, right? A lot of people don't understand that, yes, y'all see me on Twitter, but I talk to thousands of Cowboys fans a day. Whether it's y'all on the channel, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on TikTok. I don't really talk back on TikTok, but you know what I'm saying? But I see the conversations that people are having, and it just isn't just a one-off, right? There were tons of people. Go to the comments, y'all. Go through the comments of the. Actually, I'll do it right now. Hold on, let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna go through it, and y'all can feel free to go through it. We're just gonna pick one. Hold on. We're gonna go through it right now. Oops. Hold on. All right, so here's mine. All right. And this is not to point fun at anybody, right? But I want to kind of give you guys, some insight, right? I feel like Blue and Maffa picks, we got our Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. So they compare to Brandon Jacobs with Phil Maffa. I feel like Phil Maffa is a Derrick Henry that we missed out on. So I'm with it, right? Forget the Zeke comparison. He reminds me of DeMarco Murray. Phil Maffa is the next best thing in Dallas, right? These are all in my comment section. And you guys can go see this shit for yourself. You guys can go see it for yourself. Derrick Henry, Emmitt Smith. He has great vision like Emmitt Smith, but so Emmitt Smith wasn't fast either. He reminds me of DeMarcus Murray. He reminds me of Kyron Williams. He reminds me of Nick Chubb. He reminds me of Leonard Fournette. He's another Latavius Murray. Derrick Henry-ish, very Derrick Henry-ish, right? These are comments that we see. And so now, we as Cowboys fans, since we never get anything to really cheer about, I'm an FSU fan, and I'm off. I didn't see that. Yeah, but here's the thing: we are just trying to wish something out of nowhere, right? And that's where it's kind of at. Where it's just like we didn't get anything, to be excited about. I know some people are excited about Tyler Booker. I mean, I get it, right? But it's not. Oh my God, we got Tyler Booker. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to force some excitement because it's hard, right? It's like the SpongeBob meme that my dog Rome always talks about. When Squidward's looking at the building, we look out and it's like, oh, Eagles fans, Jahad Campbell, and you know what I'm saying? They got Andrew Mockbot. So you see Eagles fans over here celebrating, and then you got Commanders fans over here like, oh, we got Debo, and oh, we're getting a new stadium, and oh, we got we got Trey Amos, so we're looking at Commanders fans, and then you see, the Giants fans, oh, Andre Carter, you know what I'm saying? And oh, we got Cam Scatterbo. So everyone's out there celebrating. It's like, what y'all get? Man, hold on, bro. For the hell what y'all got, let me tell you what I got. I got some shit that y'all don't even know about. I got me a Phil Maffa, bro. This shit, Derrick Henry, bro. Guaranteed. So we're trying to hype our shit up, right? Because it hurts looking out the window. You know what I'm saying? I get it. We've all done it. We all done it since we were kids. but sit down at the lunch table and your parents pack your lunch and your shit is trash, and this dude got the Uncrustables, he got the Hawaiian Punch, he got the Lay's chips, he got fruit snacks. It's like, what did you get? You got a ham sandwich and the little orange drink you had to poke your fucking finger in, and that's it. That's all your mama sent you to school with. So you trying to hype up your lunch while you're sitting over here looking at the dude, the kid next to you with this damn Spider-Man lunch pail with the glow-in-the-dark mug and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you mad. Mommy ain't gave you no fruit snacks. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to hype it up. Yeah, but mama, she put 2 meats on this one. She put, Mom, this ain't just oh, what you got? Oh, she gave you regular cheese, American cheese. Well, this is pepper jack. You trying to hype up your lunch because inside you looking at his lunch pail like, damn, bro, them fruit snacks. He got 2. He got 2 fruit snacks. I ain't had no fruit snacks in a minute. Oh, hold on, bro. He got the Spider-Man lunch pail with the Spider-Man drink mug and some Spider-Man fruit snacks. And yeah, bro, we got a brown bag with a sandwich in it, some saltine crackers, and one of the little juice cups. You know what I'm saying? And we just eating our sandwich over there. But internally, we are bleeding inside. We are pissed. You're pissed. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so it's natural to want to hype your stuff up. You know what I'm saying? And make your sandwich appear to be better than what it really is. Yeah, bro. Spider-Man thermo with the Spider-Man trapper keeper in the Spider-Man backpack. This dude's a walking Peter Parker over here. And I got a brown bag, grocery bag with a sandwich and some crackers in a Ziploc bag and a little juice punch. No straw. I got to poke a hole in the foil and drink it that way. Y'all remember. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it feels like being a Cowboys fan right now. My dog Rio, Sister Rio Robinson, covers the Commanders. Bro, his channel is going bonkers right now. If it wasn't about Jaden Daniels last year, it was about them going to the NFC Championship game. Then, it was about them getting brand new ownership and Magic Johnson. Now he got shit when they're getting a whole new stadium reveal. Now they're getting the NFL draft in DC in 2027. The Washington Commanders shit is lit. They have the whole Spider-Man lunch pail. And I'm just like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just how we deal with things. You know what? So we start coping. Well, shit, I'm not even a Spider-Man fan. My damn self. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, I would have got the Wolverine lunch pail. Now we just turn into haters. You know what I'm saying? We just start hating on the kid's lunch pail. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even got the blue one like that. I would have got the red one anyway. So, I ain't shit. Whatever. And I can just throw this bag away and I can get me a new bag tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm really not into comics like that anyway. Comics is some geek stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. Now we just sitting back, just hoping this shit blows up. You know what I'm saying? We're just hoping this shit blows up. Lord forbid, y'all. Lord forbid if Cam Scatterbo proves me wrong, proves DMV wrong, proves a lot of people wrong, and he becomes that dude, and can y'all imagine if Giants get Cam Scatterbo and he's a better running back than what we have in Dallas? That's just going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Can you imagine if Abdul Carter goes crazy and all of a sudden the Giants are being predicted to win the division with Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson or some shit? You see what I'm saying? That shit will hurt. And we'll try to find an excuse. Well, It was Brian Schottenheimer's first year coaching. Let's just give him another chance. Let's just see how it works out. Let him build. Let's let him get his guys in here. Let's see how it unfolds. And we'll be in the same cycle next year. So the Cam Scatterbo goes off. I'm about to quit the internet. Yeah, Giants fans gonna come for me. I mean, I like Cam Scatterbo. I just didn't think that he was what they were trying to make him after the bowl games. Like, there are some people having him like it's the third best running back, and I was like, hell no. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But going back to that, y'all, it doesn't seem too far off. Remember, fully healthy, offensive side of the ball last year, defensive side of the ball. We went toe-to-toe with Daniel Jones and the Giants. We went toe-to-toe with them. We got lucky. Remember, Neighbors dropped that catch and got the concussion and had to go out of the game. We were in a toe-to-toe battle with the New York Giants. Fully healthy. Louis called him a fullback. Yeah, man. I'm saying if Cam Scatterbo turns up, bro, they gonna clip me. You know what I'm saying? I know JC likes. I mean, he was cool, but he wasn't top tier to me like everybody was saying. But let him go crazy. Let Devin Neal get with Kellen Moore and go crazy. You see what I'm saying? But I just don't understand, y'all. Why does the best fan base in the world have to fight so hard for little shit? We're not asking for the Spider-Man Trapper Keeper anymore. Bro, I just need a pencil, dog. I just need a pencil and a pencil sharpener because this one ain't working. We are fighting, hashtagging right now for Bateman, Keenan Allen, and Amari Cooper. We're not asking for much no more. We have lowered our standards. You know what I'm saying? We went from drafting Mac, right? Drafting Matthew Golden, Luther Burton, Emeka Ibuka, to just, man, shit. I'll take Amari Cooper back, man. I even said it on Twitter, bro. Shit, I probably would take Michael Gallup back if Washington lets him go. We are desperate. You know what I'm saying? Brother, there's no way you think Scottybo's better than Barkley when he came out. Come on, man. There's no way. Scenario's going down. We need a couple of guys. That's it. Let it go. Hell no, not better than Saquon Barkley. But he still could turn up, right? He still could turn up. Tyreek Hill, somebody please. Hey, asking for Tyreek Hill? No, right? I know the whole DJ Moore idea was cute. Then we looked at contract, and so that was crazy, right? We'll have, this would be a perfect fit. Right? Y'all remember we talking about like DK Metcalf and, people like that, right? It'll be a perfect fit. And then we look at the contract and say, we were never going to get that anyways. We have been trained and conditioned to just settle, y'all. I mean, I have as well. Like, y'all know, I don't even do free agency content. I don't. I really don't. You guys can ask me, Tuck, who are 10 guys you would go out there and get at the wide receiver position for the Dallas Cowboys? I would say I have no fucking clue. I don't even look anymore. Anybody under $3 million, anyone's coming in for a prove-it deal, I'll bring any of those in because those are probably my options. I mean, that's my options. You know what I'm saying? That's my top 10 list. Any wide receiver with a pulse that's going to cost under $3 million. Tyreek Hill, knock it. They will bring Kadarius Toney out the rap booth and say he was a Super Bowl champion and sell it. Former first round pick Kadarius Toney, Super Bowl champion. Bring him in And well, I mean, he was a first former round pick, and look what he did in the Super Bowl when he played for the Chiefs. And just be positive, Tuck, and just give it a chance. The Joker, right? You know, I mean that it's sad. Like it's sad that we already know what's coming. It's sad that the biggest, the brightest, the most popular, the most magnifying franchise, and not just football, pretty much all of sports, we already know that they are going to settle for the bottom. Right? What up, Bo? What's up, my doggo? Professor on the building, right? And it's just a mindset. It's a poverty mindset, right? And the problem is, right? I'm not sure you guys ever bought a MacBook. Like, this is my MacBook over here, right? You can go on Amazon, right? Go on Amazon and let's say we need a MacBook, right? Jay Tuck's approach to getting a MacBook, let me just go get a brand new MacBook that's going to be under a 3-year warranty, right? That's no one's touch. It's fresh out of the box. I know it's good, right? And let's say that MacBook's going to cost me $2,000, right? The Dallas Cowboys mentality is, hey, I found a refurbished MacBook that's going for $1,200. I can save $800. It's only on a 1-year warranty, right? But it still looks like it's brand new. They are loading up this team with a bunch of refurbished MacBooks. And we're saying, let's just go get a brand new one. Let's go get a brand new one. Let's go get a brand new one. We got the money, go get the brand new one. My daughter went to college last year. She wanted a MacBook. Just bought her a brand new one. You know what I'm saying? My son graduates next week. He wants a MacBook. I could give him my 2012. I can say, congratulations, son. You're going to college. This is my 2012 MacBook. I took the parts out of it, put a new motor in it, put a new RAM in it. You'll be good to be able to use this in college. And he probably would until he tries to load some new software on it and it doesn't pull up. This shit still has a CD player on it. You know what I'm saying? But you can get by. You know what I'm saying? No, just go get my son a brand new MacBook, bro. Yeah, it's going to cost me maybe $400, $500 more. Big whoop, it's under warranty. So if the shit breaks, we call Apple, take it to the Apple store, they fix it or give him a new one. We got this old 2012. Funny thing, this is where I recorded my very first YouTube video on. You know what I'm saying? It's big. This shit sounds like a damn airplane about to take. Like if someone was to break into my house right now and I was to hit them with this shit, it's good night. Right? This is how heavy this MacBook is. Like I said, it has a damn disk drive for CDs and DVD player. It has a DVD player, right? You know? But I got a brand new iPad. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, we get all these refurbished players and try to spin it off as it's brand new. Selling the first wave of PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like this thing is heavy. You know what I'm saying? This is a heavy ass MacBook. And see the crazy part, right? Like little shit. So, like I do a lot of trading, right? A lot of new software won't even go onto this MacBook because you can't. The software is so outdated. You can't even go to the new form of whatever is like Mac, whatever. It can't even go. Like that's as far as it'll go. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna have to buy me a brand new MacBook. But I use my iPad a lot, right? So I only use this but a bunch of refurbished players out there for the biggest, the brightest, the baddest billion-dollar franchise. We are just bunch of refurbished players. Yeah, he was a first-round pick, 2 years ago. Screen is a little cracked. The buttons are a little dirty, but we can clean that up and maybe still get some value out of it for cheap. It's unfortunate, y'all. It's extremely unfortunate. It's exhausting. Like I said, for someone who speaks to thousands upon thousands of Cowboys fans on a day-to-day basis, we deserve better than this, y'all. We really do. And I am not going to ever criticize a fan for saying that. You know, for the people who hate Dak Prescott, right? The Dak haters cult, whatever, right? I have no problem with them hating Dak Prescott. No, I'm not one of those guys, right? The thing that I hate when it comes to those people who hate Dak Prescott, they don't have a fucking solution or alternative. That's my thing. Like that's you could say, you know what? I want to move on from Dak. He's just not it. He's not going to get us over the hump, right? I just think it's time to move on from Dak, right? That's cool. I respect that. But give me the fucking option of how do we improve it? Oh, let's just go with Cooper. No. Right? Oh, we could just go with that. No. But we should just trade him. No. Give me a reasonable, rational solution of how to upgrade Dak Prescott. Well, what I would do is I would just send him to Cleveland. Give me a real option. Those people never have that, right? It's just, I don't know, Tuck, you just go play quarterback. I just want somebody other than Dak Prescott shit. That don't fly with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem, right? Nobody has a solution. What do you mean? He shouldn't have gotten re-signed and drafted a quarterback, but they blew that, right? So what quarterback who we should have drafted? Because I'm kind of, what quarterback in this draft, not even named Cam Ward, because I still don't think he is, right? What quarterback would put the Dallas Cowboys in a championship contention and put us in a better situation currently than Dak Prescott in this draft? And you're talking to a guy who breaks down the draft till he's blue in the face. Give me him. Give me the name. Do you think so? Hold on, who? Let's talk. Draft talk. We're gonna put you on the spot, baby boy. So Tyler Shaw, was that the guy out of Louisville? Is that the guy who we could have moved on from Dak Prescott and brought in house and instantly? Maybe not Tyler, okay? Let's go with someone more local. Quinn Ewers. Could we go with Quinn Ewers? Would Quinn Ewers put us in a better situation? Milrow? Like, give me some options. Give me some options. Jackson Dart? Shador, who slid all the way in the 5th round. Shador slid into the 5th round. Now, you guys heard my take on Shador. If Shador was really him, like he, you know what I'm saying, acted like, he would have not slid in the 5th round. Cam Ward could have walked into every NFL office and crypt walked on their desk. He was that damn talented, they were not passing up. Travis Hunter could have whipped out in front of NFL GMs, and he would have not, because he's that damn talented. I like Shador. I really do. I am pulling for the kid, right? But he ain't. It doesn't put us in a better situation to win now. Now, if you were talking about, oh, we could have got maybe a Jaden Daniels or a Caleb Williams the year prior, then yeah. So if you're going to move on from Dak and blow it all up, I would understand that if you're saying, let's just go in a rebuild mode, right? I would understand it from that standpoint because, yes, that does make sense, right? If we were going to, and I said this thing to Rome, right? If I knew the Dallas Cowboys were going to if we're going to lose Mike McCarthy, lose Mike Zimmer, lose J. Lou, lose Chauncey Golston, bringing a brand new offensive staff, brand new defensive staff, roll out there with wide receiver 2 with Jonathan Mingo or Jalen Tolbert, probably Jalen Tolbert, I would have made the strong argument, yo, let's just blow this shit up, right? And maybe move on from Dak. Now, I would have liked to trade Dak last year and maybe got some assets versus let him walk in free agency. So the whole conversation last year, if I would have known, that would have been the piece. But he's just starting his new deal this year. That ship has gone. It's sailed. It's gone. It's gone. It is gone. Get over it. You at least got 3 years of Dak, right? You at least got 3 years of Dak, right? Now, when we had a young quarterback with some upside potential and Trey Lance, y'all hated him, right? Y'all hated Trey Lance. So what's your options? It's just a bunch of shit y'all throwing at the wall, hoping it sticks because you just want something new. You know what I'm saying? You just want something new. You haven't fully thought about the details. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, listen, y'all, in closing, 'cause I'm about to go for my walk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, Bandit, bro, you know what they are going to do with Joe Milton. If Joe Milton doesn't light up preseason for 4,000 yards, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Because the idea that Cowboys fans have is, oh, we just replaced the quarterback and we can be Mahomes and the Chiefs. If we just draft another quarterback, we can be like the Chiefs. How many quarterbacks went before Mahomes, though? Mitch Trubisky went before Pat Mahomes. So getting a quarterback isn't as easy as y'all think it is. Look at the Cleveland Browns. They've been trying for years. You also have to be able to scout them properly. They just don't grow on trees like that. They just don't grow on trees like that. There are some you kind of know, right? There's some you kind of know, right? Jaden Daniels, I knew. I feel like Bryce Young is still going to take a leap, right? CJ Stroud, I knew. Caleb Williams, he'll grow, right? So you have to have a top 2 pick to get to increase your chances. The odds of Jackson Dart or Tyler or Dylan Gabriel or Milroe or Shador being one of those guys that's going to transcend a organization is slim to none. It's slim to none. Right? I mean, look at this. Y'all remember the draft of my dog Jameis Winston, right? You had Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota. Those were supposed to be right? Or there's actually a guy right now in Jacksonville who was supposed to be the golden-haired god of football, and Trey Lawrence. Now everyone's looking at him side-eye. I don't know. Trey Lawrence could do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence could do no wrong. And that's in Jacksonville. That's in Jacksonville where there's zero pressure. Justin Herbert can't win in LA where there's zero pressure, bro. There's zero pressure to win in Jacksonville. And you think that just any quarterback can come in and deal with the bright lights and this nagging ass fan base who critiques everything and just transcend it? Don't y'all remember? Dak Prescott was one of those fucking quarterbacks that y'all are clamoring for. He was that. Dak Prescott came in his rookie year and took the hell off. Boom. From the very first throw. From the very first throw, Dak Prescott just took off. And what was Cowboys fans saying? I want Romo back. Jerry's still saying Romo's our guy. Dak Prescott came in the gate, took off, and still had to deal with all of the scrutiny in this, where the Joneses were literally waiting for this man to lose a game so they can give the job back to Romo. I talked to Dez about this 1,000 times. He was like, bro, he was like that. What happened was, it wasn't until Jason Witten had to go speak to Jerry and Steve and them and says, hey, we rolling with the young guy. Like Jason Witten had to finally say, and that's Romo's dog. This is Ace Boone Coon. You know what I'm saying? Witten had to step up and say, hey, shit. We going with the young dog. You know what I'm saying? He's hot right now. Tony, we love you. But we just going with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. We getting older. I'm trying to win. And right now, this young boy is hot. So the Jaden Daniels, the CJ Strouds, the Bryce Young, Caleb Williams. Do y'all want to compare Dak's rookie year to Caleb Williams? Do y'all want to do that? No, y'all don't want to do that, right? So Dak did that, and he still was public enemy amongst the fan base. Was still public enemy. That's the fan base. I remember being on Twitter back then, right? There was people who hated Dak's guts, and we were winning games on a damn winning streak. You know what I'm saying? So why y'all coming to YouTube to troll? Y'all sound like some fans of other teams. Yeah, I mean, it's the troll culture, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? People want to come and troll, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird, you know what I'm saying? It's real weirdo behavior. Before I get up out of here, man, I was saying on Twitter, like, there's people in these group chats. It's like a J Tuck blocked me group chat where people were sitting back mad that I blocked them. It's men. It's men. It's a bunch of men in a group chat mad at me because I blocked them. It creeps me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. We fam. That shit creeps me out. There's a group chat with a bunch of men mad that I blocked them. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. If I block you on Twitter, right? If I block you on Twitter, all right, you can still see everything I post. You can still see everything I post, every tweet, right? You just can't comment. You just can't talk to me. So why are you in this group chat, this J Tuck block me group chat? It's because you are mad that you aren't able to talk to me as another man. You know what I'm saying? As another man, bro. Like, it's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure there's accounts that's blocked me or people who's blocked me. Bro, I don't even notice I'm blocked. You know what I'm saying? I don't notice I'm blocked until, like, y'all might be commenting on somebody and then y'all might tag me and I might try to respond and I might be blocked. Bro, I don't even know if I'm blocked. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not checking for other people like that. 105 through the fan, salute to them, right? No beef with them. They got me blocked. When is the last time I went to their account to check and say, oh, they blocked me? I ain't looked at their account since, that was last summer. So it's like we're in this new weird trolling. I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm old, y'all. I guess I'm old. I didn't come from that. The whole trolling, internet trolling thing and trolling and he blocked me and it's just, I don't know. It just weirds me out. You know what I'm saying? I used to be, when I was in my prime, you know what I'm saying? My wife might not want y'all to hear this. Back when I was in prime, not prime J Tuck, I used to have a bunch of women mad that, J Tuck hung out with me and now he lost my number or whatever, and they might be mad about that. I understood that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, J Tuck, then he ghosted me and I never talked to him again. Okay, cool. Start your group chat about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But a bunch of grown ass men in a group chat talking about, oh yeah, Tuck blocks me because he's a coward. Tuck, because I don't want to talk to you. You wasn't even talking to me in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I do not freaking know. But there's a lot of weirdo behavior where we're supposed to be in a sinking economy, a sinking on the verge of a recession. And instead of people out there focusing on getting money and taking care of their family and getting their hustle up, they come in the chat and want to troll and they want comedian time, right? And what I don't understand about those people is, why not just start your own fucking channel and go troll all day and get paid from it? Oh, because people don't want to hear what you got to say. So you want to come over here where all the people at. You want to come over here and troll all the people at, because if you want your own platform and try to build your own platform and start trolling, nobody's gonna hear you. You know what I'm saying? When they say if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around, doesn't make a sound. That's why those people get mad that I blocked them, right? Because I can send a tweet right now and it'll be thousands of Cowboys fans commenting on it, but they want to interact too. They want to interact with Devin. They want to interact with the mod. They want to interact. They want to come over to this tweet that Jay Tuck sent and interact. How about you just send your own tweet, bro, and see if Cowboys fans come over there? That's too much work, right? So I don't get the trolling. I don't get the grown man, he blocked me thing. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it weirded me out because I got a guy, he's actually in the group chat because, you know what I'm saying? And he sent me screenshots like, yo, what is this? And I said, shit, I don't know, bro. What is that? He's like, it's a group chat full of people who you blocked and they're sitting here talking shit about you. They're men? There are a bunch of men in a group chat. They're mad that they can't talk to me, so they create their own group chat so they can talk about me. I don't know. Maybe I'm more special than I think I am. I don't know. To me, y'all, I'm still little old J Tuck. I'm still an average dude. I didn't know I mean that much to some men. Now, there are some bitter women out there. You know what I'm saying? But even the women who I've kind of wronged, they have gotten over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't say, like, bro, I've been married for damn near a decade now, and they didn't moved on. You know what I'm saying? So if the women can move the fuck on, why can't these grown-ass men do the same? It's the same old people. You've been blocked for almost 5 years. The guy who created the group chat, I blocked him during the Micah Parsons draft. Micah is fighting for an extension right now and a new deal. I blocked you way back during the Micah Parsons draft, bro. And you still mad in 2025? It's wild to me. Ratio, what's going on with you, dog? So, 49ers hat, nah, hell no. Bro, it's okay to disagree, bro. I want y'all to disagree. I don't want it to be like, I don't want to be Jerry Jones, right? Where, hey, whatever I say goes. And if you fight back, I'll block you because this is my domain and everything needs to be my way. I like to have I don't like yes men. I never like yes men. Like, even like friends who are yes men, like when I was DJing clubs, like I always hated like male groupies. Like I said that on Twitter. Like I never really liked male groupies. You know what I'm saying? So I like pushback. I like people to stand up and be like, nah, Tuck, I think I'm seeing it this way, right? Because then that opens, oh shit, right? I wasn't seeing it this way, even though I don't see it your way, Devin. But now, based off of what you just said, I'm thinking about this. So how about it's collaboration? You see what I'm saying? Conversation and collaboration is how you get to results. It's not just, hey guys, I feel like and you all just be my little minions and agree. No. Hey man, I don't think that Jadon Blue could beat Tony Pollard, but maybe he could be Lance Dunbar. I mean, oh, shit, I never thought about it that way. You know what I'm saying? Well, how do we use Lance Dunbar? So then I started thinking, okay, let me pivot. You know, when I block people, it's typically because you got out of pocket. You're a clown. You're a clown. You're this. You're that. You're this. Well, then it's rightfully so, bro. If I am a clown, if I'm a clickbaiter, if I'm a fraud, I block you. Isn't that me doing you a favor and removing myself off your timeline? Isn't that just, ain't I doing you a favor? Salute to the super chat, bro. Appreciate you, bro. F the ignorant fan, J Tuck. Your content is straight, intelligent, a wide range of subjects. When I hit up your podcast, I can't walk away informed. Keep it up, man. Be blessed, TC4L. Once in a while, I do disagree. Yeah, I want you guys to disagree, man. I never want you guys to even think that's. Ask Boss Cowboy. When me and Boss Cowboy are on a phone call, we are disagreeing a lot. I disagree with this whole Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper shit, one tech shit he's talking about right now. I am not for that. I am not about getting a one tech and skimming off the top when it comes to wide receiver. I'm like, let's go get an elite tackle, one tech, and get an elite wide receiver as well. That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So once me and Boss do this on the phone for about an hour, hour and a half, it's like, all right, I do see it your way. You know what I'm saying? I see why you want to address the one tech, and I want to address it as well, but I feel like this needs to be addressed with the same mindset. So don't go spin on a big one tech free agent, right, and skim off the top at wide receiver. No, if you spend over here, spend over here. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're, the thing that we can disagree, we can have our different perspectives. It just has to be a sign of respect as men and as women. That's all it is. I ain't like, oh man, Boss the clown. Boss wants a one tech, man. That's that clown shit. I ain't doing all that, bro. Because I know if Boss is saying something, he sees it. Now, I might not see it, but let me go double check. You see what I'm saying? So, and that is what it comes down to, this collective of Cowboys content creators that just want what's best for our team. It's not what's best for me. It's not what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about me. I tell you guys this all the time, and I'm saying this at no slight, y'all. I've accomplished a lot in my 4 to 5 year career. So it's not a lot left for me to do. But the one thing left for me to do is find a way to use my platform that God has given me, that you guys have given me, to help this team win a championship. That's it. I can't be like those Eagles content creators right now. Because the Cowboys win a championship, y'all, I'm out. I'm out on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole new fitness channel. We got something else. I'm writing a book. Cowboys win a championship. All right, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I might do some content here and there, but I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be gearing up, getting right back into the draft and getting right back. We are done so. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I never want you guys just to agree with me. It's not about that. It's not about me. It's about us. It's about the community, But I think I've prepared you guys that if you're going to have a healthy disagreement, you're going to have to come with facts, right? And I feel like some people get pushed back on that, right? So if you say Dak sucks, we should trade him, and I say, how are we going to trade him? There's a no trade clause. So that's why I don't like Tuck, man. He thinks he's better than everybody. No, I'm asking you a simple fucking question. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking you a simple, you told me we should move on from Dak. We should trade him. I'm asking you, how are we going to do that when he has a no trade clause? I'm not acting like I'm better than you or smarter than you. I'm asking you a simple, basic question. Okay, well, he can go, we should see what teams that he likes and ask if he wants to remove the trade clause. Okay, so what teams do you think that Dak might like? I don't know. Maybe we could, I don't know. See, then get the fuck out of here then. You know what I'm saying? You haven't worked enough to be able to have this conversation, this argument. You know what I'm saying? You haven't thought about that. You only thought about one step. We should trade Dak. You don't know where, you don't know who, you don't know for how much, you don't know if they're going to take the contract, right? You don't know any of that. You just thought step one. You haven't even got to step 8 yet. How's the money going to work? The cap hit going to work? You know what I'm saying? All the dead money that we will face. You haven't even thought about that. And if we trade it for another quarterback, we're taking on their. You haven't even thought that far, bro. So that's not me acting better. That's me asking you simple questions, right? So, like I said, y'all, in closing, don't let people minimize your voice, right? If you are frustrated with the organization, as you should, it's okay to voice your frustrations. Now, in reverse, right? If you are, hey, I'm just going to let it go. I believe in Dylan Tolbert. I believe, right? I will let you believe until you're blue in the face. Go and believe, right? You can be the hopeism Cowboys fan, just believe in everything. If the Dallas Cowboys put me in as linebacker, you just believe in Jay Tuck, right? I am perfectly fine with that. But don't try to intervene when I do my stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is, since you are so drunk off of hopeism, you're trying to pull me into it. And if I do that, now you're mad. I literally had a Cowboys fan, he DM'd me, he was like, hey man, I'm gonna keep it real. I miss the old Jay Tuck. I was like, what do you mean by the old Jay Tuck? He's like, man, I miss the old Jay Tuck that was, positive about the Cowboys. He was cheering every week, going to games, right? He went to playoff games to support his team. I miss that Jay Tuck. So you missed the Jay Tuck that was repping Dallas Cowboys when we were fucking winning? That's what you miss? I miss him too. You know what? I miss him too. I miss going to Cowboys games and home games, and we wasn't getting punched on by the damn Saints or the Houston Texans or the Green Bay Packers or the Baltimore Ravens, right? I missed him too. I miss Jay Tuck walking into the stadium in a Amari Cooper jersey, knowing that we got CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup and Zeke and Tony Pollard on the opposite side, and our defensive line was hauling ass, getting pressure, and Deron Bland was getting pick six. I miss him too. I'm trying to get him back. So what do you mean you missed the old Jay Tuck when he was positive and going to playoff games? Duh, me too. You don't think I had a fucking blast watching Tom Brady get dog walked all over that field in Tampa? I want that back. And that is what my content is being based off of. I'm trying to get that back. That's it. I'm trying to get that back. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me. He's like, oh man, but you used to be so positive. Yes. Because we were handling business. We were winning. Our wide receiving core was the best wide receiving core in football. We had a good, solid offensive line across the board. Our running back core in tandem, whether you like Zeke or not, he was decent prior to the injury. And you also had a Tony Pollard. And then you also had Dalton Schultz out there, who was a safety blanket for Dak Prescott. And then you also had Jake Ferguson. And you also had Peyton Hendershot. I was happy as a bug in a rug. So when you see me act the way that I'm doing right now, it's because I'm trying to get that back. And I feel like asking to get that back isn't a negative. It isn't being negative. It isn't shitting on the team. It's setting a standard that the Dallas Cowboys fans deserve, man. That the Dallas Cowboys fans truly deserve. It's not tearing down my team and hating on the players and wishing them to fail and wanting them to fail. Absolutely not. It's about raising the standard for this organization of winning. Standard of winning. Standard of winning, right? For this organization, for this fan base. That's what it's at. Hey, son, you got a C in this class right now. Cool with a C, but you're smarter than that. We don't do C's in this house. That's average. It's okay to tell the Dallas Cowboys, hey, it's a passing grade, but getting C's, being average, just being a 10-win team, that's not good enough. We expect A's in this house. And I feel like Cowboys Nation, we should continue to voice our opinion and set the standard and tell them we're not accepting this, right? Continue to tell them this is not good enough. I don't want a one tech or a weapon. I want a weapon and a one tech, and I also want a tight end while you're at it. And I also want another corner too. Yeah. And I'll go with another running back too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So what up, everybody, man? Appreciate y'all, man, for chiming in. Like I said, we're just going improv. My computer is glitching out, man, so I'm gonna have to probably call the repair people, because like my internet is like still like lagging, and I'm trying to cut up film and it keeps like cutting all out. You know what I'm saying? So been a headache, but we're gonna go live and continue to talk, man. Like I said, a lot of content coming on the YouTube channel. Got the film breakdown. I'll probably do like 2 more UDFAs, y'all. But to be honest with you, right? Not being negative, the UDFA class, undrafted class, isn't as good as it's been in prior years. I think me and DMV were talking about that behind the scenes. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not that exciting. I do like Elijah Clark. I like Childress. Like I said, when it comes to Holden, I probably got a better shot making the roster with that $3,000 contract. So it just isn't, you know what I'm saying? So I might do that. This might be the last week of UDFAs. And then next week, it's going to be more about, I can't get excited for 3K. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't get, Hey, when I saw that, I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? He got a huge mountain to climb, right? But yeah, so I'll probably do that. And then next week, we'll start to dive into some player leaps. We'll do some more live shows in the studio once I get my internet fixed, and probably do some cover 3 stuff and start bringing on some guests. Talk to my guy, Gerald McCoy wants to come on. Des wants to come on. Will Blackman wants to come on. I got some other dope guests that's probably want to come on too as well. You know what I'm saying? Some real big guests coming on as well if they can pull it all off. So stay tuned, man. Subscribe to the channel. Lock in. We appreciate all the support. We're growing. We're almost trying to get to 20,000. That's been my goal, right? It's right on my wall. 20,000 subs, right? That's been my goal. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Some people might want to go to 100,000, get my dog Vox to 100,000, right? I just wanted 20. Like that's been my goal that I had along with these tickets. It's to one day get to 20,000 subs, and then after that, I'm just like, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But to 20,000, we're almost there, y'all. So keep pushing, sharing the content. Appreciate y'all, all the super chats, all the likes, all the support, and we're gonna continue to rock, man. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And remember, Cowboys Nation, you do not have to accept mediocrity. You're not being negative because you are asking for better. Peace.